colleague. I'm Betty Nambooze, the Shadow Minister for Internal Affairs.
And a member.
And a member of this committee representing Mukono Municipality. Mr. Chairman, the information I want to give is that one of the videos in the social media shows an officer telling the suspect to lie down, and the suspect complying, calling out, "Look at me," and the suspect complying, and then firing at the suspect in a fatal way. I was on TV. I was one Romoshana on NBS, and he came out properly and said that him having been in the security organizations for some time, this was an execution, because we have always known that police at most will fire to disable a suspect, so that you can, if the suspect is running away, you fire at him or her to disable that person. But if you are killing a person who is lying down on your orders, Mr. Chairman, and the information I want to give, is that really sorting out suspects or execution of people?
Okay.
Mr. Chairman, you had promised in your ruling that you are going to give us an opportunity as members to raise some issues before the minister would come. But when I looked at him, it seemed that he was ready now to proceed on his main presentation. Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Mr. Chairman, I start with the issue before us, and I want to commend the minister for coming out so clearly today and even before to condemn actions that are not proper within the police. You saw him strongly clarifying that no Ugandan should be executed. But when he resorted to the issue of the report, Mr. Chairman, I wasn't satisfied, because if somebody commits an offense, you don't go to require for reports, you do arrests. And I don't think that policemen are above the law. If there was an execution of Ugandans, as we also, I think even before you inquire for a report administratively, there ought to be action through arrests. Who were the people responsible for this particular operation? That Ugandans were executed in summarily, like we all saw. Who has been arrested so far? Should we really, Mr. Chairman, wait for a report administratively? And it seems that at times the requirement or the promise for reports is just for buying of time. I don't want to believe that my colleague, who substantially holds the ministry, is just playing with our emotions and talking tough, saying that I've required for a report. That's not enough. We want action in terms of arresting people who are suspected now to have killed Ugandans outside their mandate, beyond what the mandate they hold provides for. That is it, Mr. Chairman. And recalling that on the 23rd of December 2024, one Semwaka Julius was shot dead near Nakasero State Lodge. And we were told that the culprit, Bahati, this is somebody who is said to have failed to give way. They were in a traffic jam, and the police were escorting somebody, and they wanted these people to clear away, and in the process, Bahati was killed. The last I heard about it was that Bahati was on the run. But he wasn't alone. This was a group of people. We don't know who exactly shot Semwaka. I want to know what is happening even with that particular matter. Mr. Chairman, I also want to talk about the issue of gangs that are building up in the country. I don't know if press has now decided that security should be privatized.
Honorable Betty Bachireke Nambooze.
Yes.
That matter that you are going to raise comes substantively in the report, budget framework paper. it would be prudent that the minister presents. When we reach those matters, you come in for points of clarification. Otherwise, we are going to...
Yeah, but Mr. Chairman, last night in my constituency, her Lordship, Tivulia Margaret, previously deployed a group of both private security guards and a gang of men. I understand that they came from Iganga to Mukono.
Thank you, Honorable Chiriki, for giving way. Honorable Bakireke, I would like to assure you that all your concerns will be addressed. And like I said before, I have faith in the new Inspector General of Police. He is capable so far, in as much as he is handling an institution that has had a history of a bit of problems. As for the issue of this gentleman who has gone down below State House, I have tasked them to find out what exactly
Below
happened.
State House or Kampala Club?
Kampala Club, yeah.
So where
Kampala
does...
Club. I have tasked them to find out what exactly happened and where the culprit is. Honorable Bachireke, we have not carried out arrests because two mistakes don't make right. I don't want to rush into asking the police to arrest before they have investigated, because it's me who said don't arrest unless you are sure your case is going to stand the test of court.
While that is very
Don't
correct,
arrest
Honorable Minister.
until you are sure your case will stand the test of court.
Correct.
So that you don't have to put people in prison unnecessarily.
Her concern is how long would the investigations take?
Now, Mr. Chairman, how long is forever? I don't know. How long will the investigations take? It depends on the competence and the resources available to the police, and how soon they will have a satisfactory course of information that will stand the test of court. I don't want them to hold people in jail, because I have people in prison on remand who on conviction would have served 7 months. On conviction would have served 7 months, but they have been in remand for 3 years in prison. And when you ask them to say, okay, did you commit it? No, I don't want to convict myself because I'm innocent. They can't even take a plea bargain because they are innocent. Because if you take a plea bargain in order to get yourself out of jail, then you convict yourself. So it's a chicken and egg situation. So I agree with the police, especially the CID, that they should not arrest anybody until they are satisfied their case will stand. The probability for the case to stand the test of court is more than 50%. I thought that would help.
Thank you.
You know, both sides. So, Honorable Chireke, we are going to do justice, because those people you are complaining about are already dead. Rushing to arrest will not bring them back to life. No, that's what I'm saying. Please,
Honorable Sechiko, you had a chance. Let the minister conclude.
Sechiko, when you were talking,
and you know our rules.
You are right.
I was listening.
But you see, there are those who are dead,
I have been with you.
and we speak for them. We speak for
But
them.
I'm minister for internal affairs, for them also.
Then lead that point.
Yes. No, I'm saying, what I'm trying to tell you is that me rushing to make mistakes may actually do them injustice. By arresting people, putting them in jail, helping the culprits to flee, may actually do the dead injustice. But by being patient, doing thorough, investigation, and being convinced that the people we are going to arrest are the real culprits who will be punished by court, is doing the dead justice. Yeah, I don't want to rush into, that's my style of work. Please, Margaret, Bakireke,
Honorable Minister, can you go on?
that's my
Mr.
style of work,
Chairman.
and I'm not going.
Mr. Chairman,
Don't-
I don't want to make this a contest between me and the minister. Arresting is one thing, but opening up a case, a file against the people who are suspected to have executed Ugandans is another thing. Yes, you might not arrest, but has a case been opened up against these people and now they are suspects, and who are they?
But the Inspector General of Police is coming to talk about
Clarify
that.
on that. Yeah,
That's
thank
why
you.
I came with him.
Thank you. I think that's clearer.
Honorable Chereke, the Inspector General of Police
He's
is
here.
He's going to talk about what has happened since then. I'm not the Inspector General of Police, I'm Minister. I'm not an arresting officer. Give me my respect.
Honorable Sechikubo, give him a chance.
Then
you have
Sechikubo-
points for clarification.
You see.
Mr. Chairman, it's only to lay, because I indicated in my submission that there is evidence.
What are you laying?
I'm laying the evidence of the FFU
In your constituency?
in my constituency.
He's yet to address that.
Yes,
right?
but I'm laying, since I
Please
made the
lay.
submission.
Please lay.
I beg to lay, Mr. Chairman.
Okay. Thank you.
Mr. Chairman, I don't know when God created Sechikubo. When it was on
Sechikubo
Friday.
was created on Sunday.
On Sunday. Thank you. Thank you for your diligence and honesty.